Right now, I don't think I have psoriasis. I think I have melanoma, and they're gonna have to amputate me from like the elbow down.
I like that. That's a good positive thinking, Neek.
You know what I mean?
I would say that that's exactly what's going to happen. They're going to have to cut you open.
I'm so excited, bro. I have my primary care appointment for the first time in a decade.
It's official.
Next Wednesday.
You're going to be getting checked.
I can't wait. But then, like, you got to get a pro. It's like Massachusetts is fucking. This is ridiculous. I shouldn't have to get a pro. You know what I mean? I shouldn't have to go to somebody to get the okay to go to somebody when I went to an urgent care, at least, where there is licensed people to tell me that there's something going on with me. Yeah, see what I mean? Like I just woke up. I'm just fucking banged up.
Is it just a tough day yesterday?
Long day. It has to be what it is. My legs are throbbing. That's how I know.
Thanks for the invite for golf. I do appreciate that. I mean, thank you. I mean, a simple text would have been nice. Would I have been able to go? Probably not. But
that's the only reason why you don't get texted. It's 3:00 at Black Swan, dude.
I mean, baseball doesn't start till 7:30. I probably could have squeezed in. Would you go 18 or 9?
9.
9, back 9?
Yep.
Easy. The back 9's easier.
I shot a 45.
You shot a 45.
I swear to God.
Nice. That's good.
Yeah, I did really good.
I get mad if I don't shoot like 39 or under on the back at Black Swan.
I feel like it's not that hard.
No, it's not. It's got a lot of easy short holes. Because you can get a few birdies.
If you can hit your long iron shots straight, you're fine. I needed a 6 iron the whole time off the tee box, and 6 and 7 iron. Then after that, I was good. Oh, what is this?
Uh-oh. We might have to bloop this out. He's getting a call from his father.
Yeah, I did lose my 56. Well, it's probably at Tedesco.
He's a brutal kid.
I never called.
He leaves his wedge on the edge of greens.
I just don't have the effort to go over to Swampscott, but it's probably there. Why?
Why don't you just call and see if it's there? I probably got 6 extra 56s. I can probably give you one.
Okay.
Do you need one? I could probably get like 3 extra ones.
Oh, that's right. You're a lefty, right?
Yep.
Yeah, I know, but we could. Well, I'm with Al, but I just see what pops up. Yeah, that and an 8 iron. Yeah, I don't have an 8 or a 5.
You don't have a 5.8 or a 56?
I had the 56. I lost that, but I never had a 5. I never have a 4, 5, or an 8. I like to implement those.
Mixed bag.
I've been hitting the iron shots great. Right.
I just can't believe, like, the people that leave this stuff on the green. Eddie Mahoney left 2 wedges at Father's Day golf.
My dad left a 52 yesterday. Someone left it, and they came. Oh, that'd be Mark Lewis because
that makes sense. Your father's like a nut with that.
Yeah, no, that makes. But yeah, that's all I need, Dad. All right, sounds great. All right. $120. $125. All right. Love you. Bye.
He's supremely worried about your golf bag that you have too many gaps. You have too many gaps in your bag.
Which I did fine yesterday, which was the thing. I beat him. So fuck.
Sometimes you have you need less decisions to make. Should I hit the 5 or the 6? Since you don't have a 5, we're just gonna rip the 6.
Right.
Yeah.
And then like yardage wise, I know what's going on for yardage. Like anything $1.50 above, like should be 6, but anything $1.50 and then should be 7.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. I figuring out your yardage is
100 and in pitch. Anything between 100 and 130 yards, depending on what it looks like, would be my 9-iron, which I am now hitting great again. Well, actually, for the first time ever.
So me and you kind of have similar distances. I'd be somewhere in that ballpark as well. I always try to go under the green because I'd rather be below the pin than behind the pin.
I rolled off. Dude, I was striking greens. I hit 4 greens in regulation. Swear to God.
Nice.
My second shots, I hit the greens. I hit it on, I can't remember all of them, to be honest, but I did three holes in a row I did, and I pawed 2 of them. The other one I got on in 2 and 3 putted and bogeyed.
Oh, beautiful. That's great. Yeah, we had a good time at Father's Golf.
Yeah, that was cool.
I'm too bad you didn't make it.
Yeah, too bad you told me 2 days before.
What are you talking about? Everyone knew the date. I texted every single person. You were in a group chat with the date.
No, I wasn't.
Yes, you were.
No, I'm not. No, I'm not.
Okay. I didn't text you, Marco, and your father.
That's that you did.
Oh, okay. So you got the date. All right. Thank you.
Hold on.
So, no, you 1,000% did.
Nope.
Cut the shit.
I'm checking.
Let's make sure this is charging. It is.
Why do I have.
Charging.
Dude, is this fucking serious? All right, whatever. I'll hold you on it.
Oh yeah, I definitely told you.
Got it.
I mean, it is what it is.
Definitely wasn't with as much time as
the point being it was 3 weeks. I mean, 3 weeks you can't get off. You need to find a new job. That's what I would say.
You know, I don't know what's the craziest thing. There actually isn't anybody else that can work on Sundays besides the 4 people that work. So,
and that's your busy. And would you say that's the busiest day or the craziest day?
Yeah.
Yeah. That brunch is nuts, huh?
Yeah, that brunch is nuts. There was Nux chucked. That was awesome.
Someone fought today? Yeah.
2 weeks ago. That Sunday, actually. I think that's
this Sunday that just passed.
Nope, the Sunday before that.
What happened? Who was it? 2 guys, 2 girls?
A bunch of these people come in from Sunrun like once a year. It's their it's the top earners like outing.
Sunrun, it's a company?
Sunrun. It's Sunrun. It's like a solar company.
Okay.
So a bunch of jerk offs, just
salesmen, probably doing coke in the bathroom.
So much coke being done in the bathroom. Just the most.
Sounds like a good time.
Just the most non-aware people.
So we talking like golf polos, like into khakis, like that type?
No, we're really not. You got to think about it nowadays. So we're just thinking like everyone just wears like the most expensive stuff that they have in their closet. So like all designer stuff.
Okay. So
everyone's got a Cuban link on. Everyone's got a watch on. I'd say, bro, that's nice. You like that stuff? I like that stuff. You can have all that. That's fucking great.
Just don't act like a dickhead.
You act like a dickhead. I could care less what's on your wrist, watch, your neck. You're just a piece of shit to me. So if you don't have decency and you don't have like respect, and you don't like listen to like people, like you're in somebody's work. And so if the people that are working there are asking you to do something and it's not like out of pocket and you don't listen deliberately, like I now fucking hate you and your existence is now a burden on my life. So if you were to just, I wouldn't flinch for 2 seconds. So
2 kids on the same, where they work for the same company got into a fight?
Nope. They intruded on guest space one too many times, and someone said something stupid. And I wish I didn't see the big Debo guy coming from the right side. Anyway, so they're standing literally. You've been in Wicked.
Yes.
You know what it looks like in there, right?
Yes.
You know how small it is? Okay,
yes.
So over near Service Bar. Near going to the
bathroom. Yep.
Tight area.
Yep.
They're all standing right there.
So people trying to get in and out. They don't get
food. Like we're trying to run food.
Yeah. Drinks.
We got martinis filled up to the brim.
People going to do coke in the bathroom. Yeah, it's like,
and it's not even the people that are just going to do coke in the bathroom. At least they're going to the bathroom. It's the people that are standing in that space, like thinking like that's where you order. Okay, newsflash, you fucking idiots. Usually a spot on the bar all the way to the right where like, you know, there's just one designated bartender with a mat out. That's not where you go and chill. That's for workers, all right? That's for us. It's called the service bar. It's where we go and get the drinks to provide for the service of the whole rest of the restaurant. I'd go over there.
You need some barriers. You need like those
I told Steve,
movie barriers.
But bro, even all those just like create people to just go more like you need every inch of space in Wicked Craft.
I agree.
You really do. And I told Steve, I want a GoPro, put a GoPro on my chest and let me do a Sunday shift and let me show you like what it's like. I say, excuse me all the time. Everybody else says, watch out. And watch out's like fucking, watch out means like that there's like something coming or like you're about to get hit with something like that's. And to me, it's like not really like the nicest way to even.
Or you say behind you.
Behind you. No one's saying behind. Everyone's saying watch out, watch out.
I feel like watch out's mad rude.
It is rude.
Yeah,
it is.
Like I think I can. Rude. Yeah, you could tell me. Okay, you could say
it's 100% rude. Like don't
tell
me. You could say excuse me.
I could picture a girl saying that.
It's usually not.
No?
Yeah, no, it's usually not. But,
okay.
Yeah. So like I'm saying that to these people, I'm like, excuse me. But like if I'm behind, like in my personal opinion, if I'm behind you and I'm like, yo, watch out. Like I'm just like kind of I'm being confrontational in a way. I'm kind of like big dicking you.
Yeah.
I'm trying to like mosey you out of the way. And like, I was right behind somebody. I was trying to run like, I got a tray of fucking shots. And if you turn and your back's to me and you're in my way and I say, excuse me. And then when you turn around, you almost hit my shot tray. Thankfully, I can move it, and then be like, oh, bro, like, all right, chill out. Like, I didn't even hear you.
That's what they were saying to you?
I got that once. And then that's when I went back and I was like, I'm going to lose my job today. I was so close. But in and out. But what ended up happening anyways, you have to move them away from service bars. So then there was a 14 top and he bumped in to the one of the women at the table. And then also like someone else knocked another person's drink out. And the exchange was something or other like, hey man, like you just bumped into her, like you mind like apologizing. And then in return, that guy was like, fuck you. The guy from Sunrun. And then, those people, I don't care what you say. Those were not the customers that you probably wanted to say that to. I knew that off the rip. And I told the lady because at first we seen it happen and they were brushing up against the back of chairs. I was like, are you being bothered? And she's like, no problem. Like if I need you, let me know. I'm like, good. I'm looking for a reason. That's literally what I'm saying. That's literally verbatim what I said to her. And lo and behold, the big guy down the end, that was like the Devo guy, because I went over, he's like, dude, they were such nice people, by the way. These people that were the guests were the nicest people in the world.
Yeah.
But let me tell you something. You disrespect somebody, yeah, absolutely. Like our family would act the exact same. Coolest people, probably the best tipping people in the whole joint. You fuck around, you're going to find out. That is exactly what happened to Sunrun. They fucked around and they found out. I wish they found out on a way worse, vile level, but that was that.
So you don't like Sun, you're not a team Sunrun. So they just started throwing punches? So Debo came over and just knocked him out? Or?
No, dude, they just like, there was too much distance and too much. It was like, almost like a hockey skirmish in front of the net.
Yeah.
Like so much. Okay. You got one guy trying to go through two people to get to the guy that's behind him that's sitting there going, I spent $7,000, I spent $10,000. All right, bro. I could give a fuck less. No one knows who you are.
Yeah.
No, once again, go walk in the Target. Do people flood to you like this is like some fucking crazy appearance? Like Jesus has just hit the earth? No.
Some people think that though.
No one knows who you are, bro. No one cares. All right. So, yeah. Fuck those.
Sunrun. I never even heard of this.
I can't do it, dude.
Oh, it's the number one home solar power.
It is.
Fuck solar, dude. So any solar salesman
then
sucks
they come in
too,
like Steve even said it, and it was like fucking funny because last year it happened to me twice, and now this year it happened to him 3 times. Someone tried to recruit him, like, bro, are you fucking like what?
They're trying to recruit Steve.
Yeah, they were like, hey, did you ever think about? They do the whole pitch thing.
Yeah,
like, where do you see your potential? The whole thing. They did it to me. They're like, oh, like you always thinking about just being a server? I'm like, no, I have aspirations to do other stuff, of course. Like, but this is just what I do. It's very good. Like, I don't have why I have to keep explaining that. Like, actually being a waiter in a great
because people are retarded.
It is a good job.
I know they don't get it.
What I make great money. Like, there's some weeks that I make more than somebody in a union. Honestly,
yeah,
it's not every week. It's not every week, and it has its bad times. But that's with every job. But more times than not, you can meet some really cool people, and you could turn a 20% check into a 40% check.
You can get blown in the bathroom by some girl. I mean, that's happened before to Nico.
Yeah, that's. Yeah. Okay. That's also,
we'll move on for that.
That's also true. Not most workplaces that can happen, but believe it or not, I bet you it does happen in more places.
I think it does.
I wonder what's the most what do you think's the most scandalous job? Like, you know what I mean? Like, what's the most job that probably like people are always in cahoots? Is it got to be like nurses and fucking doctors? I'm not getting that off of like a Grey's Anatomy thing, but you know what I mean?
You got to think of like where there's
law office. I feel like people are way too serious. They worked way too hard to get probably where they are.
Yeah, maybe like lawyers and they're like secretaries. Yeah, I don't know. Right? We're just going off porn themes right now, so it's like it's got to be some truth to it.
It's got
to be. I'm thinking camp counselors. This is what I'm trying to say. Like, if you think like when you were a teenager and you're camp counselor. Like I try to say this last week, like that is like prime time. Like,
yeah, you can definitely slip.
Like, just think what you were going on with like Revere Rec, what you guys were doing. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's a very good one. That's a very good one. Yeah,
it's like there's one time at band camp.
It is exactly like one time at band camp. Okay, so very good. I agree with you on that. Yeah. Okay, all right, you say camp counselor.
Cops, if there's girl cops, I mean, how many times is that in the news?
Oh.
The girl cops are just getting fucking railed by the whole staff.
Yeah, that's an unfortunate occurrence.
Yep.
Wasn't there an instance in the Revere one?
I don't know, probably.
Like as of recent. And I
don't know if we want to get into that.
Resign. I don't.
Yeah. My thing is like these are consented adults.
We are trying to implement more local shit. At least, yeah, we could skip that.
I just feel like there's too many people we both know.
Too many people involved.
Yeah, probably.
But I'm just saying that definitely was a thing.
So. I think it happens in every single police department known to man.
So then on the back end of that, would you say a police department not to just like hop on like police? I'm team police. I'm with it. But I'm just saying, like, do you think how do I explain this? Explain it for me is like, what's the most like vulnerable or like most toxic workplace? Maybe in that regard.
I don't know. I just think that dicks go into pussies. So it doesn't matter what job that dick has and what job that female has, they're going to find each other.
Okay. All right.
You know what I'm saying? But you're saying like,
I get you. Yeah,
but I think that's the baseline. I think that the worst is obviously the service industry for the reason that like a lot of times they're around booze, they're drinking.
Yeah. It's the nights, environment. Facts.
You know, usually it's a bunch of outgoing people together.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Yep. So
yep.
It's not like
most likely to happen, I think, is there.
Service. Yeah, right. Definitely service. Right. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah, like nightclub service, just in general.
That's true.
Because a lot of times you're boozing a little bit with the customers, get it going. I mean, let's be honest. I'll tell you this story. This happened probably 25 years ago. So like at our restaurant at one point, we walked in on like a cook and a salad person like banging in the place. Now, it was in a storage room, so it wasn't around food, but I mean, like, still, it's like, listen, guys, you two are done. But just getting absolutely reeled, on the floor of the storage room is pretty disgusting. But, I mean, I guess the 90s were wild, so.
Listen, like you said, if you're going to get after it, you got to get after it. That is fucking hilarious.
Yeah,
though.
It's a funny story.
Yeah, that's not too bad.
Now, did we take back the salad girl after her suspension? We may have. Does she still work for us? We may have. Now she's in a, I'd say middle-aged woman. Okay.
That's even crazier.
Yeah. I'm sure Nico knows who I'm talking about. Maybe, maybe not.
Not even close.
Yeah. Well, nope. Listen, people grow up, but it is a crazy story. Anyway, you put it down. Like, it's the service industry.
Have you ever been somewhere and heard two people or like seen?
Oh, in public.
Yeah.
I'm trying to think. I don't think I have.
Like I got caught getting blown like blatantly on the Chelsea Bridge. Or like there's another bridge right before the bridge went up.
Are you talking about the one near the sand dunes?
Yes, it has to be.
Yeah, that sand dunes one.
East Boston to come in, leaving East Boston.
There's two bridges.
I know. I'm talking about that one. I'm not talking about the big ass Chelsea one. I'm talking about the other one you're talking about.
Yeah, near the sand dunes.
Yes, if you come over, they're on your right, but if you're going into Eastie, they're on your left.
Yeah. Okay.
Yes. And then if you're coming into Eastie that way, that mobile station's right there on your right.
I don't know. Getting blown isn't that big of a deal. Like,
no, it's not that big of a deal. But let me just tell you, like, you got to think about it in a perspective of like people. It's while I was driving, like, so we're actively in traffic.
Here's the thing: when you're getting blown, like, they can't see nothing. You know what I mean? Like that, like no one can really see like her hair's over you. You know what I mean? She's going up and down. Like I get it. They know what's happening.
No, it's like, it's not bad for it. The only thing bad about it in your perspective is like, you're there. There's nothing.
I think but what my point is like, I think it's way worse if you're like both of you are butt naked.
Yeah, that's just savagery.
Yeah, no, I know. I'm just saying, but like,
I'm not gonna find that.
Let's say you're like in the beach or something, you know? You know, people fuck on the beach all the time.
All the time.
Dude, the Revere Beach, dude, people fucking. You're fucking and sucking down Revere Beach.
I am not putting anything past anyone anywhere nowadays. I swear to God. Yeah. No way. Not at all.
Yeah.
You know?
I think it was worse back then. I think everything was worse because people didn't have the threat of phones. Right now, like if you were saying, let's say you were bringing a girl to Revere Beach, and you're like, hey, you know, let's get a little crazy here. The first thing she's going to say is, what if someone like records us? Exactly. There's all cameras everywhere.
Facts.
Back then, she probably would have just gone on her back quicker than a fucking, a UFC fighter.
That was good.
You know what I'm saying?
That was a good transition.
Yes.
Nice job. I didn't know what you were going to, you
didn't know what I was going to say.
I thought you might have said like that horse yesterday that was on my story, because at least that's what that horse was doing. But
what did he do? He went on his back?
I had no idea that horses roll.
I didn't know they roll. This is new to me. I didn't see your story. What do you mean they roll?
Look at my story.
Hold on. At your house.
At my mom's house. They roll.
I thought they were once they go on their back.
I thought they did.
Maybe that's a cow.
I know cows are like that, like, because that's the whole point of, which is if you cows.
So your mother's. I must have watched it and I didn't even see it. Is it this one?
Nope.
Oh my God. Oh, it's like a dog.
Yeah.
That's what my dog does. Well, this is a little bit retarded.
I don't think I've ever actually seen a horse like in my whole 30 years of living do this. I've been around horses my whole life. Nope. My mom, ask Al, my mom's had horses my whole life. I've never seen a horse do this.
No, I've never actually.
I got multiple DMs, by the way, also going, I had no idea horses do that.
But
he's itching himself
down. Or is he just rolling around just like a dog would?
It's like it itches them.
Right.
I like how Skylar thanks, Skylar. Fucking retard.
Good boy.
She's a good boy.
Damn.
Yeah, I don't know why she did that. He's just living his life.
Yeah.
Like, leave me alone. Yes, no shit.
You got psoriasis?
How did I miss that one?
Yeah, because you're a scumbag and not an interactive family member. Anyway.
Yeah, okay.
Anyway.
No, I didn't know that the horses rolled.
Dude, sick. Pretty cool.
That's a big...
And it got right, and it sat, I didn't get a picture, it sat like Eeyore for like 5 seconds. It sat on its ass.
You know what though? I have seen like horses in races fall over, so it does make sense, like fall over and then be able to get up.
But you also hear the nature. It is like very true. If a horse ever breaks its leg, it's a shame. It's like
yeah, they're gonna put it
over. Like that's so sad. And then like, who the fuck wants to live like suspended in a stretcher like that? You've seen the underbelly thing?
Yeah. Yeah.
Sometimes it's used for rehab, but like more times than not, it's not. It's more times like trying to just, like they broke their hind leg and it's never like, damn, it never heals.
I know. Well, you know they can't race again, but you would think they could just have a life like studding out, like just fucking.
Hopefully. Hopefully you could just like graze on a ranch. You probably deserve that.
Yeah.
I said it. I would like to have 2 horses at least.
So you would want 2 horses?
Yeah, I think 2 or 1. No, I have to have things in pairings because I'm just like.
In pairings. Why'd you say it like that? Pairings.
I don't know. I have fake teeth. And
pairings.
My words get all fucked up. Pairings and But
I'm trying to see something. I saved something that I wanted.
I saved something too, but I did want.
It's a lot of baseball drills. That's what we're in. We're in baseball season. Saved a lot of baseball drills.
A lot of baseball drills. We won't get into the Red Sox just yet. I don't want to do that. There was something, though, that
Roman Anthony got called up. That's a big fucking deal.
Yeah, he's here, too. Like, he's here. Like, he's not.
He's definitely
not going nowhere.
No, yeah. Marcelo Mayer, I think, had 2 home runs last night.
He did. And Marcelo Mayer. Okay, so we are just going to blatantly just talk about the Red Sox right now. But I saved something on
I know.
Instagram.
I always lose it.
I saved these on Instagram. Look at that, dude. That's this one. That's wild. I've never.
You got
that.
Paul Doobie reaching out to you? Doobie's Wings?
Yeah. He just followed me yesterday, but then
that's my guy. I gotta repost his shit because I'm gonna do it now because I keep forgetting.
You say Paul Doobie's a good guy, I'll accept him. I'll follow him.
Yeah, follow him back. He's a great
got good
guy.
Wings, dude.
The best wings on the planet. Remember those wings I drove out to on the Super Bowl?
No, because we don't watch the Super Bowl together ever.
Oh, I don't know if you saw any of my shit, but yeah. Doob stuff. I'm going to put it on the bad
my car reeks of weed or whatever you were saying, something crazy.
Yeah, that's what I said. I said it's the best smell in the world. That's what I said. I wish you could smell it. Check this out. See, look, we're getting social posts. What a podcast. Us posting social posts. You got to love that for the Paul Doobie. I'll only do that for a few people. When you blow my dick back into my asshole with some wings.
Okay.
The peanut butter. You didn't know where I was going with that?
Dude.
Peanut butter. He's got peanut butter and jelly wings.
I seen that.
Fucking disgusting.
I seen that.
Disgustingly good. That's how good they are.
I'm like, I don't know about that.
Here's what I'll say.
I'm not gonna tell her to try it. My new rule of being an adult is I'll try everything twice. That's how I do it.
I'll give you a little tip. If he asks for your phone number, do not give it to him. He sends over memes that are like 3 years old. He's one of those people. He's like an older guy. He's got to be like, he's probably got to be like late 40s.
Is he just trying to get into the mix?
Yeah, dude. Like he's like, and he just talks and talks and talks. He's a good guy though. And he's very good at what he does. But don't give him your number. That's what I would say. Okay. Just completely ignore him.
Okay.
Because you'll be getting memes like, he'll be like, have you ever seen this video? And it'll be like Charlie bit my finger. Like Charlie bit my finger. Like that's the video you'll get. It's like that, buddy. That was good in like 2004.
That's crazy.
Yeah, that's how he gets down.
All right. Is it a restaurant or does he like do it out of a?
He does pop-up shops. So he's like in the business, but he does pop-up shops where he'll like pop up, let's say at like a golf course.
Yeah,
a golf course up in Western Mass and he'll just pop up and, sell a couple thousand wings. You know what I mean? So he's going to be in Woburn. So if anybody's in Woburn on this Saturday, June 14th, get down, go try some of Doobie's wings. You're definitely not going to be disappointed.
Dude, go get Doobie's wings. I trust Al's food opinion. He's thorough in the game of food, especially like these bar foods. Definitely got to get in there and get some Doobie's wings. Then
it's almost like I should have started like a thing where like I go around and judge food places. Maybe I wear a judge's outfit or something like that. I don't know. It just seems like it's natural, but
it's a calling.
It's a calling. Yeah.
Yeah, I get that. I'm still waiting for the Avengers Initiative to be real. So there's that.
You think that you could legitimately be an Avenger? Let's just assume if you had a superpower, what would it be?
My superpower?
Yeah.
I mean, if we're being honest, I'd probably take like Deadpool's. Do I get to take like a skill set of some sort? Like, okay, regeneration.
Degeneration.
No, dude. What am I saying it right?
No, yeah, you're regenerating. You're saying that like your body, like you can't get hurt, you regenerate.
I'll
you're
feel
like Wolverine
it,
or Deadpool.
Yes,
like
exactly,
okay.
of some sort. But then you got to think of like, I'm pretty sure it's uranium is what Wolverine, they reconstructed Wolverine's insides with. Not vibranium.
No, I think it's vibranium.
No, vibranium's from Wakanda. I think
it's not uranium.
Just look it up. It might not be uranium. Just look it up for me, though. It's
Uranus.
But yeah, that I would want that. And even if you were to give me like Wolverine's claws, that'd be sick. Or give me like mercenary capabilities like Deadpool.
Wolverine metal skeleton. Adamantium. You're such a loser. You should know that.
I absolutely should know that. Adamantium. So his skeleton is made of adamantium. Adamantium. Yep. And that's being brought back up, by the way. Did you see Thunderbolts?
No. Scarlett Johansson told me not to see it. She wants to be taken off the credits. That's what I heard. That's the only thing I read. Scarlett Johansson said essentially she hasn't seen it. She's an executive producer. She did nothing on the movie. Take me off the credits. That's what she said.
Okay.
So I don't know what's going on with Scarlett Johansson. She's got great tits.
Jesus Christ.
That's all that matters. So I listen to the tits,
Is there a piece of my hair like just stick?
Why do you keep doing this on every podcast? Like showing off your hair? Like, do you feel like trying to show me up, bro?
No, you got a nice head. You got a nice bald head, dude. You remind me of Tim the Tap Man, but
I don't know who that is.
It's my favorite streamer.
Oh, that was like Tim the Tool Man.
Nope, totally Taylor. Different. Very different.
Not Queso. Queso's fighting words.
Oh, dude.
Queso's fighting words.
He's funny, bro.
Is he? I've never seen him before.
You just seen what he looks like?
Yeah, I bet it's funny. The kids will call like fat people, like will be like, "Hey, Queso." They'll say that.
That's hilarious, bro. Yeah, you got to see what his chat like says to him, bro. They anything he does, they like people obviously are very quick.
Yeah.
There's a lot. Here's the thing about the internet and like having like a chat, which I wouldn't mind at all because I love banter. I'm not going to get fucking upset. They let it fly, bro. There's people all over the world that just come up with these like names for him, and it's like super on top, and it's good. It's good stuff. I gotta fucking go back to Instagram and look though, because I did fucking save something.
All right, so listen to this. Did you hear about this? It was Air India, this plane crash that happened in India.
Hold on, what's going on?
Yeah, I'll tell you right now. Hold on. Relax, kid, relax. So it was a Boeing 787 plane over in India, left India and crashed almost immediately. Killed like 275 people or something like that.
Jeez.
Went down. However, there was a lone survivor. He was sitting in seat 11A. His name was Vishwash Kumar Ramesh. Okay, so he's definitely an Indian guy, I'm guessing, just by that name.
Yeah, it's a good profile.
He was the only survivor out of like 275 people. And look at him. He don't even look like he's that bad. And this is the hospital he's in. It looks like it looks like a dungeon.
That looks terrible.
So if this guy fucking survives, is he the new Unbreakable? Is he Unbreakable? Is he fucking Bruce Willis in real life from that movie where like Mr. Glass was making all those accidents happen?
Dude.
How do you survive a plane crash that every single other person dies on? This has to be something. There's no way that this.
So it's funny you just bring this up. I just watched the episode in The Blacklist where this guy called The Alchemist does like some crazy ass shit. Long story short, he fucking kidnaps two people and then puts them on a plane and then kills everybody on the plane and then like lets them die like that way.
Yeah.
And it just looks like a plane crash to me just looks like maybe the most terrifying way to like go.
I feel like it's pretty quick. How long does it take to drop down? 2 minutes. So I think, I guess that.
I hope from the fucking surge of going down, I pass out.
I think you do from elevation change. He just basically said he woke up and there was all bodies all around him, and he was just they just saw him limping around the street. So he was just limping, dude, and they were like, "What the fuck just happened? There's a huge crash." And he's like, "I was on that plane." So could he be lying?
75 people?
275 people died.
That's a lot. That's a big ass plane.
A monster plane.
What, dude?
First of all, look at this text we just got from Bubba. What's the chances that this is just for real? OT, eso, dia real. That's going to be a butt dial.
That's got
butt text.
See, you got a text. Who got? I'm not in that group chat
because this was the last one. Black Swan tomorrow. You already told me you couldn't go.
Oh, work.
Yeah, so I don't know how fucking someone survived that. That's crazy. There's two options. He's either Bruce Willis from Unbreakable, or he completely made it up. He wasn't actually on the plane, and he has a very similar name to someone else's that's on the plane.
No, he's on the plane.
You think he's on the plane? Or you think he just wasn't on the ground and fucking the plane maybe got hurt with like the crash or something? I don't know.
Nah, no. That can't be like that. But 275 people dying is fucking.
It's a huge fucking plane. It's a Boeing 787, dude. That's a monster. That's a monster plane.
That's big, right?
When you fly to like JetBlue down to like Florida, it's only like a 737 usually, and I think there's only like 140 people on it.
Okay.
So it's a big fucking plane.
A big fucking plane. Wow.
Yeah.
Airlines must fucking hate to see a plane crash coming, because that just seems like a whole lot of paperwork.
Well, first of all, it's going to be, that insurance company, I think, is just like, that's why they were probably happy with that MH380 that never got found. Like, they don't have any proof that anything happened, all that shit. That thing is just gone in the ether.
Yeah, what is insurance cost for, what's insurance cost for a fucking airline?
It's got to be nuts. No, it really does.
Look that up. What's insurance cost per year for an airline? That's fucking ridiculous.
Insurance costs
for an airline. It's got to be somewhere around 50 million.
I think it's way more than that too.
I would think that it might be more than that.
I don't know. It's saying hundreds of thousands of dollars to millions of dollars annually for a fleet of aircraft, but this seems like it's all small. Like I don't even know what Delta must pay.
It's no way. You just killed 275 people. So if you're at fault and a bird didn't just happen to fly into your engine. Here's the thing about planes. We don't have there's nothing backup. There's no backup stabilizer. If you just get a bird that flew into the fucking engine, are we just chalked? That's it. That's all it takes.
No, it doesn't. I think that people don't realize that a lot of birds actually go into the engine. You just don't realize it. I think it's way harder than you'd think to take down a plane.
Okay.
I think it is and then you have the other plane. Then you have backup thrusters and shit, I'm pretty sure. Okay. That's why the small planes, it's almost, you never, rarely ever do you hear of a,
I mean, Al, you just mentioned that a 275 person aircraft just fucking.
Yeah, because we don't know. I didn't look into what the fuck happened with the plane, but this guy probably, what if the fucking pilot just fucking nosedived it, because his wife was fucking his brother or something. You know what I mean? You don't know. You don't know if that was just a human error. My point is that regular airlines, dude, don't go down. I try to tell my wife this all the time because she's scared to fly. They don't go down.
I'm petrified to go away. Petrified.
But they don't go down. It's not like
they don't.
All plane crashes three-seaters.
They just don't.
They don't go down.
Or in your instance, it takes a lot.
No commercial airlines go down. Very, very rarely you'll see it. It's the chances are you're better off.
I'll be honest. I've never flown Spirit. We flew Spirit down to Florida. It wasn't bad. It was a little turbulence.
Yeah, Spirit. I know Joe from Gloucester, who's supposed to be on this podcast at some point before this Gloucester feast. He's a big Spirit Airlines guy because he's a cheap motherfucker. I don't like not having a seat. I don't like having to pay for every little thing. I don't like all that shit about Spirit.
Yeah.
I don't like wait in line for your seat, like that Southwest shit. It's hey, dude, I want to know what row I'm in, what seat I'm in.
Yeah.
Before I show up to the fucking airport.
Yeah. JetBlue.
Yeah.
I'm just going to do
It's the same reason why, like,
I need a TV though. Like I would very much love a TV in front of me because I don't want to like look down the whole time. But at like my phone or like I don't have an iPad. So, you know, but wow, I just come
to the realization that no one's ever happy.
You know what I mean?
That's it. No one's ever happy. I run I'm like a coordinator for baseball for like the minor leagues, even though like my kid's up now, but they need someone to run it. And all these coaches do is fucking complain. They cry and complain. It's like they cried last year that our first round was only single elimination for playoffs. First round was single, and then the championship was 2 out of 3. Became a series. They were all crying, oh, we didn't get enough games. We didn't get enough games. So the league decided this year to go 2 out of 3. 2 out of 3 both rounds. Great. Perfect. You think everyone would be happy? I even sent a text today. I'm like, oh, more baseball for the boys. Everyone should be happy. Now they're like, oh, this is getting crazy. This is going to run into All-Stars now. This is going to run into All-Stars. So now they're pissed that it's running into All-Stars. It's like these fucking people, dude. You can't fucking win, and they want it how they want it. That's how they want it.
No, that's not how it goes.
Anyone who complains, I hope their teams lose. That's all I gotta say. I hope their teams lose, and I hope their kids cry. That's what I want, because you guys complain too much.
I hope their teams lose and their kids cry.
That's what I want. I want their teams to lose. I want their kids to cry. It's too many complaints over dumb shit. Play the games. Worry about All-Stars after. I mean, I get All-Stars are important, right? Fucking the kid's 8. We're talking about 8-year-olds, dude.
Yep.
It's not that big of a deal for them to have 4 days of rest instead of 6 days rest.
Crazy.
You don't think you think that's that big of a deal?
8 days of rest?
No. 4 days instead of 6.
Oh, 4 days instead of 6.
If you go 3. So my answer to the person is like win the first 2 games and then don't deal with it.
Dude.
Right? If you win the first 2 games, okay, now they get an extra fucking 2 days of rest.
Doesn't matter regardless. They're fucking kids.
Exactly.
Grow up.
What do you think we were doing back then, dude? These kids have it way better than they've ever had it. In fucking football, they don't let you fucking tackle till fucking 2 weeks before the season starts. It makes no fucking sense. Okay? We were fucking dogging each other in the fucking beginning of fucking June. And the season didn't start till the end of August. Fuck, and then these kids, they're on these fucking pitch limits that they have these 20 days of rest over 20 fucking pitches.
Dude, they like my second day of practice at Revere, Pop Warner, I was like shell shocked because I didn't know exactly like what was going on. I was just kind of really learning football at that point, like playing it for the first time. And there was a drill called, I don't know if it was called the Firehouse Drill or whatever the fuck it was.
Like Oklahoma or something?
Nope, it was not in Oklahoma. It was far fucking crazier than in Oklahoma. So basically, everybody takes a number and you go in a circle. And one person stands in the middle of the circle. And the coach will just call it out.
Okay.
And as soon as he calls it out, that person is running full speed.
So they got to turn around.
And you got to check them, bro.
Yeah.
So if you're not moving and you're not looking at what's going on, you're going to get lit up like a fucking Christmas tree. And I've seen some people like you go like bang, bang. And then like they might think instinctively like the next number that's called is coming from here, but it's coming from like their back right side and they didn't turn and get it.
Yeah.
And you're just getting lit up from behind.
Have you
like whiplash? Like I watch people get taken off their feet.
Have you ever we got in trouble at practice this last for Pop Warner because we were doing like a duck goose drill. Duck goose drill. Have you heard of the duck goose drill?
Is it similar to like the fucking?
It's similar to the game. So all the kids sit into a circle, right? And they all line up in a circle.
They sit.
Okay. Now there's one guy with the ball that goes around and he duck gooses. And then once he taps you on the head, like you're the goose, right? You got to run around the circle and get back into his spot. Like sit down, right?
Yeah.
So when you run around, he cuts across. Like he can cut across the circle and just lay you out. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like angle pursuit.
Yeah.
So he's running around.
Is that the point?
I'm telling you, this kid was like the slowest kid ever. Decided to pick like the best tackler on the team and got fucking laid out, dude. Laid out, and he was fucking like, he might have got a concussion. I'm being honest. Like it was like, it had us like rethinking things. Like maybe we shouldn't be doing this. Now, I had nothing to do with it. There was another coach who thought that this was a good idea. I said, I don't know if we should like, maybe we should tell these kids like this, don't pick him. This kid's probably still seeing stars. I'll be honest. Like he was out cold pretty much.
Jeez.
Got fucking leveled, dude.
Yeah.
It got so bad that like some of the older coaches like that, because there's multiple levels, came over and was like, dude, what the fuck are you guys doing? They just looked at us like, what the fuck? I got like, hey, I mean, we didn't think it was going to be that bad. Why is he picking him? Like, why would you pick the best player on the team to get fucking laid out by? You got to give it to him though. That's hot.
Bro.
He thought he was Justin.
Fuck around.
He was Justin who thought he was an all-star shortstop.
Fuck around and find out.
Yeah, that's it.
That's all it came down to.
So, and he was running as slow as he could, like this, just like around the circle, and just got ooh.
You're an idiot.
Yeah, he was big time idiot.
Play stupid games. You know what I like to say to people? Play stupid games, win stupid prizes.
And he's just like looking at, he's just like looking at us like that.
Like, yo.
I'm like, dude, I went up to him after. I'm like, why the fuck would you pick him? He's like, you know, and he was just like, didn't even have an answer for me. But that was like, I think that at that point they were kind of getting fed up with our team, like, because we're like, there was a couple different problems. That was one of them.
Say you're too physical?
Like all stupid drama between coaches, like dumb shit. Like some coaches quit.
Listen, that's the thing.
There's a lot of dysfunction in sports. People don't get that. There's so much dysfunction.
It's nuts. I feel like I got it.
Parents ruin all the sports. That's what it is. Parents 100%. And coaches ruin the sports, and the umpires too.
I'd like to get. I would very much like to get into coaching. I'm very interested in doing that. I think I'd be a really good coach.
Come take a team down St. Mary's. We'll get you in.
Yeah.
Which age bracket are you trying to get to?
I would say 10 years old. I think I could start at.
I know you do like them young, so that does make sense. You go to 10 to 12. Perfect age range for you.
I know. I need kids that like, I don't want everybody like fumbling over the ball. I need like at least like 3 kids that I can count on to like have fucking motor skills. And then after that, I can.
Are you thinking baseball?
I can work with everything else. Yeah, baseball, football, and even like hockey. Those are like, you know, some of the ones that I eventually want to dive into. Obviously, you know, when you have a kid, it's, you know, you get involved. So maybe it'd just be a hand in hand thing when that time comes, or whatever it may be. Could be before then as well. But yeah, I also don't know. There's cons to it, you know.
There's definitely cons.
There's a lot of cons. It seems like it's 60-40 on the cons.
This kid, he's just bringing all this stuff. Like, I don't know what Llama is doing. Llama, he's just like
maybe he's either right now having an affair.
Is he having an affair?
Like in or texting somebody in WhatsApp,
or is someone getting murdered? Like, that's what I want to know. Like, the whole Karen Reed thing, like, is something happening where, like, he's just butt dialing, you know?
Oh, my God. Yeah. He's a cop.
Yeah. Something like this is happening, dude.
Wait a minute. I've seen this before. Yeah. I just got a notification for, this is the most beautiful city in the U.S. according to travelers.
I doubt it. I can already say it's definitely not.
We're going to see if Al can fucking pick it up.
Okay. Beautiful city. Okay. Salt Lake City. Hey, wait, hold on. Is this a main city? Is it a city that's like a big time city?
I'm really trying to look for the answer here. I feel like I see it, but you got to keep talking. Got to give me a second.
All right, so we're thinking the most beautiful city in the United States.
Oh, okay. Nope, not Salt Lake City. I got it.
Portland, Maine.
No.
But I'm close.
But you're not even close.
Okay.
Quite literally the complete opposite.
Okay, so if it's completely opposite, it's got to be California somewhere.
No.
All right, so then it's got to be Seattle.
Yep.
So
Seattle's
the answer?
Yes.
No fucking way. All it does is fucking rain in Seattle. They're doing fucking protests. Who did this fucking thing?
The city, which was called out by user King's Elite, was determined to be in quotations, the best answer based on a Reddit algorithm, which considered the ratio of upvotes to downvotes to identify comments with the high likelihood of being good and backed by a large number of, when I emphasize these words for the listeners and not visuals, I'm putting like air quotes in the air, backed by a large number of people. Another Reddit user said the second Seattle, nothing better than a clear, sunny day when the water is sparkling and the mountain is out.
Oh, I actually believe that probably is a nice city. Unfortunately, you get fucking 6 of those days a year in fucking Seattle. That's why I take them off the fucking list. Take algorithms off the list. Take AI off the list. You can't trust someone that's all about fucking algorithms and AI.
Another added
fucking forced list that upvotes on Reddit. You know the creatures that are on Reddit that are like consistently on Reddit, dude?
I've never been.
I bet you.
It's one of those things. I've never been to Chick-fil-A. I've never fucking been on Reddit.
Want to go to Raising Cane's after this?
Yes.
That was an easy one.
Yeah.
My kid's going to be so pissed if I go without him, but fuck him.
Dad of the year. Father's Day is literally around the corner.
Dude, we tried to go yesterday. And there was a fucking line down the street.
Dude, I was coming home from softball. It was like fucking...
it's mid.
It was 9:30, 9:45, and there was a fucking line protruding onto Route 1.
I know. They have a cop there 24/7.
They should.
I know.
Because someone's going to die.
Listen, everyone knows Raising Cane's mid. I've never had it, but I just know it's mid. I can look at the...
Oh, you've never had it?
I've never had it.
So we got to make a video.
I can look at the chicken. I know it's mid. It's not, they don't give you enough. I bet you the sauce is good. I'm fine with that. Guess what? You can go to fucking Dave's Hot Chicken and get better sauce, or at least equally as good as sauce, and you get actual flavor on your fucking chicken.
Dave's Hot Chicken has very good signature sauce.
Yes, they have unbelievable signature sauce. You want some honey?
That'd be really good if we did a signature sauce rankings.
A taste off. Do you know what I want to do right now that I'm definitely going to do, but I'm not going to say it on here because I know that there's some people watching. I guarantee, just by looking at it, Dave's chicken tender is going to be 3 times the size of Cane's chicken tender.
That's a lot. It's a good. You make another very good point. Something about Dave's, the quality, like the quantity of what you're getting is it. It
fills you up.
Those are slabs of chicken. Like the sliders, bro. I can have 2 sliders and be completely done, and it's not even close.
What the hell else was I going to say? I was going to say something about Dave's. I don't know.
Seasoning on chicken, you mentioned. Size of chicken, you mentioned. Signature sauce, not better, if not equal to Dave's.
I don't know yet. We're gonna find that out. We're gonna find out the sauce. But I can just tell you, you can't.
It's great because we need content for this goddamn Forsaken podcast.
Yes,
this will definitely be a video that
I got a shit ton of clips in the thing, but I gotta go through. Mark Lewis is cool for this. So
awesome, great. I know because you said you were gonna do that one and then it never came back. But
I had to get readjusted. So
okay, awesome. Whatever, fucking king.
Mark Lewis is the executive producer of this podcast.
I heard my father yesterday say, I can't believe it. I now believe my father is now just past it. My father literally said to the lady at the front, because we had a rain check for 9 holes at Black Swan.
Yep.
That's when we left like 2 weeks ago. But Marco and my brother, my father used them last week. I have not yet to use mine. So they had to use mine. My dad goes, my son, Mark Lewis, called. I was like,
he said the words Mark Lewis.
I dropped on a dime. I just looked across from the pro shop. I was like, did he just say Mark Lewis? What's his son?
I
was like, wait a minute. I was fucked up. I don't care. I tell people all the time, I'm like, I don't have a brother named Mark. I have a brother named Marco. You might know him by Mark, but my name's Nico. You might know me by Sneak, Neek, Louie.
Nick. Nick Lewis.
Nick, dude.
Nick Lewis.
Well, that's true. Dude, my boy Andy Restiano is like one of the most. Think about like a Pharaoh, probably like just tapped.
Oh, Pharaoh,
yeah. Like so.
I'd love to get a Pharaoh on this thing, but I don't.
Don't think that's possibly. I don't think that's capable.
You don't think Stevie would come on? Stevie might.
They're fucking Stevie's nuts, bro. They just. He just looks like the Boston Strangler. He just looks like
he's like
tried,
5'3", dude. Just like a ball of energy. 24/7.
It doesn't matter, bro.
Dude, he's got like absolutely ridiculous.
That is the Tasmanian devil.
If you hear some of the stories,
I could only imagine, bro. Because Paulie's wedding was low key.
Did you go to the bachelor party?
No.
Oh yeah, you missed some stuff.
Of course.
They were jacked up.
Of course. Was that the one? Is that the whole story of like the white fox, the Foxy Lady T-shirt?
I think the Foxy Lady T-shirt was from mine. I don't think we went to Fox. No, we didn't go to Foxy Lady for his.
Okay. But yeah, nonetheless.
On mine, we went to Foxy Lady and Paulie went in with the tank top. First of all, we went at like fucking 10:30. They just opened the doors. It was fucking rough sledding. There was no one fucking there. Probably better looking girls than going to Wicked Craft, but still not great looking girls. There was no one there. But Paulie walks in. He's got like a Lacoste fucking tank top. And they're like, buddy, you can't be showing your arms in here. He's like, what? He's like, it's a tank top. Like, what's the big deal? We're walking through fucking metal detectors at the fucking Foxy Lady. Like,
yeah,
it's fucking 10:30. We're going to be in and out in 2 hours. We're going to Foxwoods. Like, relax. They're like, whatever you do, what you can do is you can buy this T-shirt. So they buy a T-shirt, and it was like I want to say it was a Patriots logo one, wasn't it?
It was.
Yeah, it was a Patriots logo one.
Because he wears it every now and then.
Yeah, he wears it. He's wearing it around and all this stuff. Like a week and a half later, the FBI comes down and seizes every single one of those T-shirts that they've ever created because I'm guessing some type of copyright infringement or something, some situation.
Yeah.
So now he's got a collector's item. He got at my bachelor party because they told him, all because he was wearing a Lacoste fucking tank top. They forced him to buy one for like $20.
That's so weird, bro.
Yeah.
That's so weird.
That is a collector's item though. I'm kind of pissed I didn't just buy one.
I know. Now you have it.
Now you got it.
There's some of those things that come out. Oh, like you can't. I don't know. Did you see the Texas Rangers hat that they were gonna put out? But the
Tatas.
It says Tatas.
Yeah. That's
actually a fucking great hat.
I don't know why they didn't have that.
I'm so fucking mad I didn't buy it. I want to see how much that thing costs.
Someone's gonna remake it on Etsy. You just got to look on Etsy or something like that. It's too good of a hat. The Tatas hat.
That's way too good of a hat. Absolutely right. Tony C's bar. Fuck that. Tatas hat. MLB for sale. Etsy.
Yeah, Etsy has it, right?
$49.99.
But my question about that is, in what world, if you look at this hat, it doesn't say Texas. It doesn't even look like Texas. Is there an X behind the T?
Yeah, it's supposed to be.
Oh, okay. I could see the X behind the T.
Who the fuck wrote that up? Like in,
I just think either
mocked that up, and then like a board of people literally looked at that and was like, "Facts." Like,
yeah,
that's the hat.
I think
we gotta have.
So my opinion is that was a publicity stunt. They did that for publicity. They did that for the thing. They knew that was going to happen because everyone knows what a teta is.
Yeah.
Like I know what a teta is. Everyone knows that tetas are tits.
Yeah.
Anyone that's been around any Spanish person knows that.
Yes.
So like, you're going to tell me there wasn't one Spanish person in that room or one person? Like, stop.
Yeah.
Stop.
Yeah,
it's new era, dude. They do all Spanish hats. It's new era. It's a new era hat. It's not like it's fucking some like run of the mill company. It's fucking new era.
Yeah.
There's no fucking way, dude.
That there was, I want to get the video footage from like the boardroom, like when they made the decision, they're like, facts, you got to drop that.
Yeah, they have every single team. You can get any team you want right now, a Mexican flag version of that hat. Mexican flag Yankees, Mexican flag
Red Sox.
All the way down the line. It doesn't fucking matter.
Like Spanish culture is like all over baseball. It's all over.
100%.
Like, I know the Padres have. I'm pretty sure. I thought maybe the Padres don't. I know the Dodgers have the Los Dodgers. That they have the Los Dodgers jersey. Al's right. There's plenty of like heritage spread throughout. I mean, you don't need to.
I agree.
That crazy.
Here's my opinion. My opinion is simple. Release it during Breast Cancer Awareness Month. Like Save the Boobs campaign. You release those tatas, and I think everyone would buy them. You release that with like maybe a little pink shit on it. Just think how fucking those would go off. I'm sure the Rangers are pretty good this year, aren't they?
They're a middle of the road team. Yeah.
They'll make the playoffs. You think they'll be around in October?
I don't know. That's a good call. Oh,
a nice pink hat in October.
Al, you just got me fired up, bro. I got to go look at this because I had a fucking dream about something. When I got dreams about sports, do they usually happen? No, absolutely not. But this one could. I'm taking Joe Shiesty to win the MVP this year. I'm feeling it. And I'm taking the Bengals. I'm doubling back down. I'm taking the Bengals again to win the Super Bowl.
I don't know if I love it.
It's a matter of time, bro.
That's what they said about John Elway.
What do you mean?
They used to say that about John Elway. It's only a matter of time.
Never won?
He won the last 2 years of his career. That's why I say Josh Allen might have that if he's lucky.
That's Josh Allen.
He was in the league for like 16 years. He was always one of the best quarterbacks.
Very early Super Bowl. Bills, Ravens, Chiefs. These are all starting at 700. Eagles, 750. I can't believe the Eagles are the fourth favorite. Like they literally have the exact same team. Lions at 1,000, and then the Cincinnati Bengals.
All right. So what's the odds for Shiesty MVP?
I'm looking right now. I said this. I'm gonna put in 2 significant futures bets for football. I'm pretty good at football.
You say that, but
I'm pretty good at football.
You've been on this podcast before. We used to do.
He's plus 600.
That's low. So he's what, like the 4th or 5th favorite?
Yeah.
Who's number 1?
Lamar at plus 500, which is like fucking sickening.
So he's the 4th favorite quarterback. That kind of makes sense.
He's the 4th favorite quarterback. Yeah. Jaden Daniels at plus 850. That's kind of nuts.
Yeah, I mean,
you just have to do a lot and you have to win consistently. Like, I'm not gonna lie, Lamar could have won that MVP last year.
Oh, 100%. 1,000%.
Rookie of the year, Ashton Genty plus 250.
That's
Ward
probably
plus 320. Travis Hunter at plus 900. That is worth going on.
100% that's worth
going on. That's 1,000% worth going on because he has the ability to play not only he has both sides of the ball.
If he gets like 3 or 4 interceptions and gets like 6 touchdowns, you just give him the award.
Facts. The only way that is, if not, is if Genty breaks like 1,500 yards and has like 10 touchdowns. Right?
I know, but that's like you're a beast on both sides of the ball.
I
like
know,
4 or 5 interceptions. You're like top 5 in the league.
Okay, but if I give you 100-yard average in a touchdown, almost touchdown per game,
I bet. But who's more valuable when you're getting fucking 5 interceptions and 6 to 10?
You have to then look at the position of the team. Those are both 2 shit ass teams. Raiders and the Jaguars. Yeah, I like Travis Hunter there. I'm glad I fucking looked. Defensive player of the year, like if you're grabbing that, that's so hard. How are you? And here's another thing, Al. How are you the offensive player of the year and not the MVP?
It's just I almost feel like they should just get rid of offensive player of the year.
Facts.
But I guess so. What they're saying is like, God forbid they give it to a defensive player for MVP. At least they still got the offensive player.
I just don't know how
it doesn't make sense.
Chase win offensive player? Is Jamar Chase going to win offensive player of the year? Fucking Joe Burrow wins MVP? No. Is Joe Burrow just going to win both?
Yeah.
But look here,
it's a tough
offensive player of the year. There's not one quarterback on this list. Oh yeah, look, Joe Burrow at plus 5,000. So
this is what happens. This is how they do it. This is how they do it. I'll tell you, it's very simple. Usually MVP goes to quarterback. Usually offensive goes to a position player. That's just what they do. It's all a gaff.
Listen, Mike Vrabel's plus 750 for coach of the year. I'm also going to probably put that in somewhere. But
he gets to 10 wins. I mean, can you take it away from him?
You got to see what Ben Johnson does with the Bears.
The Bears.
That's the only people that I'm concerned about. I'm not worried about Duval. I know that. That's for damn sure. I'm not worried about Aaron Glenn and the fucking Jets. Dude, the Jets are going to suck. The Jets are going to fucking suck. I don't know if people really think that Justin Fields could help them out, but god damn, they're going to suck some ass. Let's see. What else did I have out of the AOL stream? I had something else. I had something else here for Bruce Springsteen delivers Stark warning? I don't know what the fuck that even means. All right, must be gone now. But there was I think it was last week, and I thought that I saved it, but I guess I didn't. A guy won the lottery, and his girlfriend like fucking ghosted him. I think that's like fucking the craziest thing. She took all the money.
She took the money?
Wait, hold on. Story. I sent it to you. I know I screenshot it.
Didn't we talk about this? This isn't the same thing?
No, I don't know.
She took the money?
Yes, she took the money. These are all like daily stuff. This was last week. Fuck it. Lottery winner.
Wait, hold on. I know you sent me a screenshot of something that I was like, I don't know what that is. Oh, man wins 3.6 million lottery. Now he claims his girlfriend took the money and ghosted him. That's what you were sending?
Yeah.
Hold on a second, guys. I hope you can see this. This is the screenshot he sent me. Didn't send me a screenshot of the thing. It's every single notification that he's gotten in the past 3 months. That's what he sent me and expected me to know, okay, that top story is the story I want to talk about.
Yeah, well.
Now we have to look up the story.
Yep, I'm doing it right now.
Man wins 3.6 million.
Man sues girlfriend for ghosting him after winning 3.6 million lottery. Hey, look at that. New York Post. Oh, a Canadian man said he hit the jackpot, then got left in the lurch.
In the lurch.
Lawrence Campbell of Winnipeg, claimed he paid for a lottery ticket that turned out to be a 3.6 million in equivalent $5 million winner, but couldn't officially collect the winnings because he had lost his wallet and ID. So his longtime girlfriend, Crystal McKay, collected the prize instead. But instead of living a luxury life together, McKay allegedly ghosted Campbell, who is now suing her to recoup the cash.
All right, so I looked at this totally different one. Like, this has obviously happened before, because I'm looking at one over here and that happened in fucking London, and it's 3.6 million as well.
Interesting.
I guess you don't want to win 3.6 million, or you're going to lose your broad. $3.6 million is great money. I'm not going to say like I wouldn't want to win that. Obviously, I'd want to win that. Would you want to blow up your entire fucking life over 3.6 million? Let's just say he took that broad took that money. Like, you're going to jail for a bit. Like, you ain't getting that money back.
I know. Like, what are you going to do? So you're going to,
it's like, that's like, so
you're treating.
I'd rather go rob a fucking, a storage facility for 3.6 million, like Brink's job status. But
I mean, just like smooth.
Yeah, robbing your boyfriend like that. Who's the first person they're looking at? They're looking at you, dude.
Yeah.
How you even say
so
no?
So you're trading.
It's like you just got a new set of fucking tits and a new fucking BBL. Like, where'd you get that money, bro?
Yeah. Like, have fun with that in jail.
Yeah. I hope you got your lips done too.
I agree with you, bro. I don't know why you would trade living a luxurious life for like maybe you get away for like a month, 2 months. You're obviously a fucking idiot. You're gonna
just live with the guy. Go get a tennis fucking instructor and fuck the tennis instructor. That's all. That's what she should have done.
Just go fuck the tennis instructor.
That's it.
That's it.
That's all. And then keep the money, split it, and then you know what I mean? Then maybe he fucks up. See, that's what you got to do.
Or maybe he dies. Or maybe
you should just hire someone to fuck him up, and then you get the divorce, then you get half the money. Then you can leave his ass.
Right. Or
play it smarter.
You should have totally played the long game there. Should have definitely thought about getting settled down, getting married, and then getting a divorce. You would have got everything for half. You're a fucking idiot.
You're greedy.
Yep.
You wanted the whole thing instead of half.
Women think that they know exactly what to do. Should have came to the Bad Brains podcast, buddy. We could have helped you out a lot, Miss McKay.
Ed Bassmaster?
What the fuck are you doing?
You don't know who Ed Bassmaster is.
Is that the guy that just randomly walks up to people?
Yeah.
That's like Yucko the Clown, dude. That's hilarious.
Yucko the Clown's funny too. Both those people are wicked funny. But listen to this, okay?
Yucko the Clown is pretty fucking funny though.
I'm gonna tell you something right now.
Because you can't never get that again.
These, and my wife's gonna probably hear this, she's gonna probably get pissed. But listen, these graduation parties are getting fucking unfucking believable. Why are we celebrating a kid graduating kindergarten? I do not understand it. Like, they graduated fucking kindergarten. They're calling it moving on ceremonies. I got to go drive up to New Hampshire tonight, an hour and a fucking half in the middle of traffic. Of course, it's at 5:00, this ceremony that only lasts 15 minutes. And we got to stop our entire fucking life for kindergarten's graduation. She's giving me the finger because now she's hearing it. I'm telling you right now, when are we going to do this every single year? Like first grade, you got to do it. Second grade, you got to do it. Like, it's just society in general that why are they doing these ceremonies?
It might be for me.
I get like, so my kids have one tomorrow. It's a 5th grade going into middle school. Like, I feel like we all had that.
That's fine. Skylar had the worst one of those of all time.
Yeah.
Shula Kylie. Like it was so bad. I felt so bad for her. And I was like, Ma, you have to buy her whatever she wants. Like horses, whatever the fuck she plays with. I don't care.
I think she did that.
I feel so bad. Like, anyhow,
these fake graduations are getting insane.
It's ridiculous. It's ridiculous.
Crazy.
I get it. If you're going from middle school to high school, that's the biggest step. That's where I feel like 8th grade graduation is where it should be. You should have an 8th grade graduation. That's honestly it.
I agree. I think 8th grade. No, I don't even. Okay. Let's say
you should not have a graduation from going from elementary school or whatever the fuck school this
to middle
is,
school.
To middle school.
The best part is my kid. Right. He's graduating 5th grade. Right. He's going into 6th grade. He's not even going to a new building. He's walking down the hall to 6th grade. Like, It's not even a new fucking building. That should at least be the thing. Like, okay, if they're going to a new building.
It wasn't even a big thing in fucking Georgetown. Georgetown has a middle high school. The high school is on the 2nd floor. The fucking middle school is on the 3rd floor. That's it. So just like Al just said.
You just walk downstairs.
If you ever want to see some hot older girls, go to the bathroom in 8th grade and go down to the 2nd floor.
That's probably dangerous for you.
Yeah.
Not a lot of Latinas, though, in Georgetown.
None.
All white, pink nipples.
That's why I knew I fucking hated
pink nipples. So I'm not even mad. I'm not mad that I have to go to I'm more mad at this water's getting.
And listen, I'm not trying to bother anybody, and I'm not trying to shoot anyone down. Listen. Having a kid must be fucking fantastic. This is not spiteful thought or anything like that. I just think that this is fucking crazy. Celebrating every month that the child is born from when he is born.
I agree. That's bad.
To about like, so
they're laying him on that blanket.
Yeah.
That shows that it's 2 months, 3 months, 4 months.
When you're doing that, I feel like you're taking away from yearly birthday. You really are. Why don't you just celebrate the birthday 1 year?
Or keep it to yourself in your little scrapbook.
Yeah, or that. I mean, I just don't get it. Maybe it's like, you don't get it, you don't appreciate because you're not a parent. Like, all right, maybe. But I also don't see the point in that because, I mean, I know my parents didn't celebrate me being 16 months old. Like, ain't no one give a fuck about that. They're like, this kid's a pain in the ass. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I'm sure I know your parents.
No, I was like the 3rd kid, dude. Are you soft?
Didn't celebrate when you were 10 months old.
I was the only one that wasn't breastfed.
I wasn't breastfed. I didn't get the tit. I slept in a crib. The other 2 got to sleep in the bed. So maybe that's the reason why I am how I am.
Listen, I was the black sheep of my family for.
Maybe this is why I love tits so much, though, Chris. Maybe that's what it is. You know. Maybe this is why I love tits so much because my mother never gave me hers, you know?
God.
I don't believe my mother gave me hers either, and I'm also a huge boob guy.
Yeah. So see,
hell yeah, dude.
let's go.
That's
kid.
why we're fucking.
Yeah, Tatas. Get us those Tatas hats. We need them.
Yeah, dude, honestly, yeah, we do need those Tatas.
We need them, kid.
Fuck yeah, bro. But yeah, it's not to be mean and disrespectful. I personally don't think that it's necessary.
I agree.
With my kid, if my wife wants to do it, by all means, have at it. If you want to post about it, like, I'm not going to tell you, I can't tell you no to do that.
Yeah.
I just wouldn't, I'm just not going to do it. I'm not celebrating my kid's 14th month of being born. I'm just not doing that.
I know. They want to celebrate these things, but you know what it is though? It's social media. Social media killed everything because everyone feels like they have to do it. They think like, that makes you a good mother, all that stuff.
Absolutely. Like, that's
my question is,
like, that's terrible,
Nico.
bro.
I want you to give me who you'd be more mad at right now. Me, right? We obviously have to go to this graduation now. I love this family more than anything. I want to put that out there. This kid's like one of my favorite kids in the world, my little nephew. So he's like the coolest little dude in the world. So I'm going to have a good time.
He's a super cool dude.
Super cool dude. We have to go up to New Hampshire for kindergarten graduation, 3:30. We got to leave at 3 now, is what I was told this morning. We got to leave at 3 because there could be a lot of traffic and the ceremony is only 15 minutes. We got to drive to New Hampshire, have this fucking ceremony. Okay. We're in the middle of baseball season. Playoffs are starting tomorrow. So we can't practice tonight. All that stuff. We got All-Stars next week. So we're in the middle of baseball. Who do you think I should be more mad at? Should I be mad at my wife?
I would be mad at your wife right now.
Should I be more mad that we even got an invite to a kid's graduation?
Listen, family's huge. Gotta love family. 8th grade fucking kindergarten graduation in the middle of the week up in New Hampshire in the middle of the day. That sucks ass. You can't be mad, but you can't be mad at your wife. It's just an unfortunate circumstance that they're even having an event like that.
That's what I'm saying. It's like, you know what? I'm blaming the school. I'm blaming the school.
You guys shouldn't be allowed to be invited. You should not be invited.
I know.
It should be immediate.
How many tickets do they have? We got like 30 people going to this thing.
That's what I'm saying.
How many tickets do they have?
How many tickets were you allowed?
Yeah, I don't know how many tickets they give, man. You know what? It's New Hampshire. They probably were in the probably a field house for this, like fucking Southern New Hampshire Stadium. Yes, Chris, you looking at me?
No. So we were invited if it was outside, but then if it had to move inside for rain, then we wouldn't be able.
What if I call in a bomb threat?
Oh, that's a great idea. I should have thought about that. So you're telling me if it rained out, we would have got off the hook?
No, we would have went out for dinner.
We would have went out for dinner. Listen, I'll have a good time when I get up there, but I'm going to complain about it. That's just what I do. Okay, we're going to complain about it because if it was switched around and she had to go do something stupid, she would just say the same fucking thing.
That's me too, though. Let me just
complain.
Let me complain about it. And then when I'm there, I'll be good.
Yeah.
I'm chilling. I'm not going to be snarky at nobody. I'm not going to like go sit in the corner and grab my hog. Like, I'm going to be present. And
you will be around 10 kindergarten kids. You might grab your hog.
Well, yeah, right. But yeah, no, it's not bad to just complain about things every once in a while.
Yeah, it gets everything out. I'm more mad that I have a fucking wedding on Saturday. I'm more mad about that.
You have a wedding on Saturday.
So
okay,
she's shaking her head like, "Don't complain, don't complain." Got so much shit going on.
Where's
it's in the North End actually. So it's at St. Leonard's in the North End. So that's another thing. I'll have a great fucking time when I get there. But it's just like, when you got to do stuff, it's like, it's pushing everything else back.
Yeah.
So I want to tell people these 2 weeks, stop doing shit these 2 weeks in June. Like, there's too much shit going on with sports. Stop. Put it down the line. There's nothing going on after the 4th. So do it in July. You know what I mean? Then no one has to worry about other shit going on.
You got, fuck is it called, bro? Father's Day's on Sunday too.
Yeah, fuck Father's Day. I think I have fucking practice for baseball on Father's Day. Who gives a fuck?
Happy Father's Day.
Yeah. Well, you probably have a kid somewhere. You just don't know about it yet. You think that's possible?
No, it's not possible. It's not possible.
I don't know.
It's just not.
You don't know if it's possible or not.
I do know.
What if she was like, listen, this kid, there's no way he's going to be like a fit father. So I'm just going to, try to get some other guy trapped. So then she got like a guy trapped with like a full-time job and all that stuff. And you do have a kid running around. You don't know.
Thank you. No, thank you at this point. Thank you. Can't do it right now. Can't do it.
Yeah.
Can't do it.
Even though it seems like you are desperate to have a kid.
I'm not desperate to have a kid. Not really. I'd like to be more in a better living. Let me be in a better living situation. I mean, I don't have to. In my eyes, I don't have to have a house to have a kid. Would that be ideal? I mean, again, you got to cross that road when you get there. But I mean, if we're in like a nice, spacious, I'm living with my, whatever it is, girlfriend, fucking fiance at the time, and we're expecting a baby, like. And there's an extra room, and it can work out. So fucking be it. You make it work. You're not going to sit there and stomp your feet on the ground. So, but would having a house first before a kid be ideal? Yeah, that'd be ideal. So, I got to upgrade. I want to upgrade the living situation, get a dog, upgrade my car. That's the next 3 things after my vacation.
Since
I still have not figured out what I'm going to do about this ticket, but
what ticket?
The extra Bad Bunny ticket that I have.
Oh, that Bad Bunny ticket. I think you should try to make some type of content on it.
That's what I'm saying. I just don't know. I'm trying. I just don't know how to like put it. I'm trying to think about how to put it. I always kind of like. I've had a couple of rough drafts in my head. Should I just be like, hey, listen. I don't know.
Listen, I got a ticket to Bad Bunny. My girlfriend left me. So it was for her. She's from Puerto Rico. I got it for her birthday. She left me high and dry. That's fine. We're going to make the best out of it. We're going to make lemonade when you get handed lemons, right?
Yeah, exactly.
One of those things. And what we're going to do is we're going to put it out there to the people. Apply now.
I'm looking for, applications.
We're taking applications. Yeah. Under advisement.
Not even trying to be like weird. And again, I am not one of those people who's like, you got to suck me dry. Like, no, that's not that. Listen, it'd be nice if it was if it was someone that, is from that area, if it's from that area or has been to that area, something like that. Someone that's interested in obviously going, not just like, oh my God, it's a Bad Bunny show. Just have to go. Like, no, I mean, you got to have a good time, dude. I'm just trying to have a good time.
He's trying to have a good time.
That's it, bro. I'm going to the show regardless, so.
No, if you're on the phone, you're on the phone. I was just going to have you weigh in, but just go.
Do you want to weigh in when you come back, Chrissy?
Yeah.
Awesome.
All right,
fantastic.
She'll weigh in. Yeah, she'll weigh in.
She'll weigh in from a female's perspective when she comes back. But I have an extra Bad Bunny ticket, 9/7. If you're listening to the show or if you're a friend of the show that's listening to the show, you want to send it to somebody, clip it, ship it. We'll probably get it out there.
In 2 years.
In 7, yeah. But I've already came back from the concert by the time the clips come out. But yeah, I got an extra Bad Bunny ticket. I'm looking for somebody to come with me. You're paying for your stay and your flight. I got the ticket. The ticket costs.
Oh, so they're paying for the flight and the stay. Oh, you're not going to get that many applicants.
I'm not flying somebody else to come to the show. It costs you less than half the amount of money to get both of those things than how much the ticket cost.
Oh, I didn't even want to know. How much was the ticket? Was it crazy?
Yes. It's the most I've ever spent on Why was it so much money? Because it's Bad Bunny and it's in Puerto Rico.
But I thought he was there all the time.
No. And when you're in Puerto Rico and he does shows, he only makes it exclusive to residents. So think about that.
Oh, so you reseal. So you got fucked on the reseal.
Yes.
Okay.
But I did it because I wanted to. One, I definitely wanted to go. I thought that this would be like, you
thought you were going to reignite the flame, like, because they had that good vacation to start. He's like, oh, we're going to go back to Puerto Rico. We're going to have that fun that we had before, and we're going to go to a Bad Bunny concert. And then it all went to shit.
Yeah. But,
okay.
Needless. That's all done with.
Yeah.
I've been trying to tell everybody if I bring that up or if that's been brought up that check me respectfully, because I don't want to do it.
No one wants to talk to.
I'm good. No one wants to hear about it. I don't want to talk about it. I sound like a fool, but just for the sake of the story, I do have to backline. Like that's where this all came from. I just thought every person that's either like a native Puerto Rican or Latina in general, they're like people looking at me like I have a ticket to like Charlie's Chocolate Factory.
This is crazy, dude. So I think you got to put this in. White girls need not apply. I think you should put that in the thing. Like, if you're white, don't apply. We want Latina girls only.
Yeah.
Like Latina for life right now.
No, I mean, it's not.
I don't know if you can say that, but white girls don't apply to this.
I'm telling you that. I mean, you could be half and half. Like that's a case that I ran into. So that's totally fine. But yeah, I'm just.
You want them to be down with the culture.
It would be great. It's awesome for me. Like I seen it firsthand. So maybe that's why it's kind of like a spoiling thought. Like I just was navigated around this island. Like you have no idea. And like, it was a great time. I'm not looking for that. I don't need that. I know where I would go now. Or I have a few friends that I've connected with that are like from there. There was like a kid that came to Wicked that we were just chopping it up. And, he was telling me about like how he stays in Puerto Rico sometimes, and he just gave me his Instagram like page and all that. And he's like, dude, like you ever need somewhere to stay? I have like an Airbnb down there, or like you ever need somewhere to go and things to do. I got. I'm like, oh, cool, people. Awesome, yep. Great. So, yep. So clip it up. 9/7, Bad Bunny, Puerto Rico. It's going down. One ticket available to go with your boy. And not tooting my own horn, I am quite a fun time. So
I did see you in the Wicked Craft video with your tooth all hanging out and shit.
That was a bad time.
Yeah.
The teeth broke just before that. Imagine that. I broke them at La Familia. They fell out of the napkin onto the floor. So, unfortunate occurrence, but you know, take it or leave it. Listen, me and my teeth will be there. All right. Hell yeah.
I got to ask you a question because it's honestly one of the funniest texts that I've read in a while.
Yeah.
And has to pertain with you. I go to you usually on Thursday. You have a therapist appointment, right?
Well, no one knew about that until right now, but yeah.
No, you said it on here.
Have I?
Yeah.
Oh, all right.
Yeah. You've said it on here.
Okay. Yeah. I'm in therapy.
He's in therapy. And you said to me, you're like,
back and fit.
You know, I'm basically ready to drop this therapist.
I'm thinking that I thought I took a step back. Maybe I shouldn't go every week. Maybe I should go every 2 weeks or every 3 weeks. So I have more things to talk about, you know, because she's just yawning.
So you're just boring the shit out of your therapist.
Yeah. I need to hear this because I heard a little bit of it.
About my therapist?
Yeah, she's just
she's bored to death.
I think I'm boring her to death in like
she did not yawn
multiple times.
No, she didn't.
Maybe she's tired.
7, 8 times. I think she might be tired.
Like in person or on FaceTime?
Like FaceTime.
No, she didn't.
Like 18 times.
Did you like it? Like I would have got self-conscious.
Facts? What the fuck?
He's definitely self-conscious.
What do you think? I told Al, I'm like, yeah, I'm thinking I'm gonna chalk this. I think I'm gonna chalk this week up.
Why don't you just say like, are you tired? You seem to be yawning a lot.
I don't want to do that.
That's what happened.
What?
Was it like about the girl?
I think she might just be sick of my shit. She's just like, all right, dude, you gotta get over it. But it's not even really. It's not been constantly about that though.
It's other shit, Chris.
No,
stop.
I'm learning about like attachment styles and shit like that. And I'm learning about like myself. And I'm talking about like how I'm trying to like, I finally got a second job, like, you know, shit like that.
So my question is, do you think you're better off to like, just like put her camera off and like, don't even look at her camera?
Wait, is she like, do you think she had a crazy night out? Or is she older?
No, I think she has low blood sugar.
So you think that the therapist would be like super young and she had a crazy night out? That's what you think, Chrissy. It's not that he's boring this girl to death.
No, I don't think that's what it is.
Well, that's great because I think that's what it is. So
but I'm sorry, it's a little funny.
It's the funniest thing ever.
Yeah, it's great. It's great when you're paying for a service and getting laughed at and yawned at.
Wait, you got to pay for it, or is it to go through insurance?
I pay for a portion of it.
Oh yeah.
You know what? That just means like you guys just aren't meshing. Like you need to find someone else. Sometimes that happens. Like.
Yeah, it's become a little stagnant, but I can't lie. Like I'm not gonna lie. There's not a lot to talk about because I kind of like I just said, I made an oath to stop talking about that. I don't really want to do it anymore. I'm good with it. I'm like and
it's really the only thing
I'm
that's
trying
like,
yeah. You know what I mean? But here's the thing about therapy. I try to not make it all about that because I know that I need to help with myself as well. So like basically we've got through the chapter of like talking about all that, the exit, the closure, and all those things. We fucking checked all those boxes. So I think all those boxes are checked. And now like this types of conversation is like less like revving it up, you know?
Yeah.
I'm not.
Like I get people up to yawn.
No, like.
No, big yawns? No. Like the Cowardly Lion?
There's been Cowardly Lions. There's been like.
This girl, you were fucking boring this broad to death, dude. This is hilarious.
Imagine this.
Maybe she just has. Maybe
this
she
is
has.
what I get for going to therapy.
Yeah.
This is what I get. This is what I get. What the fuck is after this?
So you just dreading it when you go there? Like, how many times is she gonna yawn?
Do you ever see her in person?
No.
Oh, just
no, and I never will. No, I blatantly canceled. Like I didn't need someone yawning in front of me for an hour. Like, I just didn't need that.
Just the whole time.
Because I'm not gonna lie, it kind of tilts me.
Yeah, well, I could see it could tilt you a little bit.
That's not fucking cool. If I
No.
stood in front of you for an hour and yawned in front of you, you would have fucking knocked me out.
Yeah, no, it's crazy. It's honestly nuts that she's yawning that much. Do you think you need another one?
Every time she yawns, you just keep talking.
He probably rolls
I
his
don't know
eyes.
what the fuck to do. I don't know what the fuck to do. I'm like, oh my God, I'm doing worse. She just keeps yawning.
Dude, one time I had jury duty.
So I at one point last week, I wanted to be like, hey, do you think we should just probably end this call early? You've yawned 8 times.
One time I had jury duty and I couldn't stop yawning and like falling asleep, dude, at the same time. Like,
That's like,
and it's just like, I figured this is what this girl's doing because they were talking about this accident. I'm like, I got no fucking interest whatsoever what this prosecutor's talking about. Like, I can't believe they put me on this jury. That's what this girl's doing to you.
It was basically like FaceTime and like my friend that was just hung over on their couch.
She's basically stealing money from you by just falling asleep.
Yeah. At that point, I think I might.
was she like interactive? Like was she
At first.
giving you points?
At first.
Maybe she needs some
espresso. Now she's just basically like, just grow up, big boy.
Maybe she needs some espresso.
Yeah, maybe she needs some coffee.
Yeah, that's good. How the fuck am I going to help with that? You know what I mean?
No,
Never going to help with that.
Uncomfortable. Personally, I would feel.
Thanks, Chrissy. You're really helping him out.
Yeah, sick, Chris.
Yeah, Chris.
Great advice.
You feel uncomfortable. We know you'd feel uncomfortable.
What a great insight.
So you want to tell someone your life stories.
I do it every night to you. You tell me all your stuff, you stop babbling, and I just yawn and just. The other day she was talking. She talked so much. What were you talking about? I don't even remember what it was.
Simone Biles thing.
Oh, she was talking about Simone Biles. This whole thing. Did you hear about this whole Simone Biles thing?
No.
So I don't even know. I didn't process not one thing of this thing. She went on for like, I swear to God, 30 straight minutes, and she was just going and telling me stories about Simone Biles is fighting with this person over this and telling the whole entire story. I broke out into a laughter that I've never seen. I'm like, you actually think I processed one thing you said?
Was sticking out. That's like how much.
I was like dying laughing. I'm like, she didn't stop talking. I'm like, she couldn't even breathe. She has COVID, right? She had COVID. And she had plenty of lung fucking space to just speak for 30 straight minutes. And I just bust out into laugh like, you actually think that I'm listening to what you're saying?
The Karen Reed trial to that. I think I went on.
I don't know. Yeah, she was going on.
You went on a little tangent.
Yeah, I was probably with her on the Karen Reed. Then she's switching to Simone Biles.
You just checked out.
Who's the Simone Biles beef with?
That like Riley girl.
That girl Riley. I don't even know who Riley is. Riley Church. Riley
I figured her last.
Standard. Riley.
Used to be like a.
Chris.
Riley's roast beef. He's Boston.
Chris, would you like to weigh in on my idea for my spare ticket to this concert?
Oh, sure.
Yeah. So
What do you think? You think as a girl, like just a random single girl is going to be like, hey, Neek, bring me to a different country. It's not creepy at all.
it's not a different country.
Where is it?
It's a different country.
It's not a different country.
It's a different country.
No, it's not. It's a different fucking state, isn't it?
It's not a state.
It's an island.
It's a territory.
What?
Why don't you just bring her friends?
I have an option to bring. Like I have one of my friends that I would bring. Yes, I have him. Like I have a guy friend of mine. Yes.
It's a self-governing.
Is there a girl in mind you want to bring, or you just don't know who to bring?
No. Nope. There's no girl of mine that I would like.
Wasn't there something?
Nope. There's nothing.
So that girl.
Our radar is just blue.
Oh, so you went to go see about a girl and it didn't.
That was super cool. It was good. It was
okay. It just
good.
was there.
That's just not the thing.
Do you think that you should save that terminology, like see about a girl, for like the girl? Like, I feel like that's a big movie quote. I got to go see about a girl, like in Good Will Hunting. That's a huge fucking movie quote. And you're just using
You put that a lot of weight. I mean, I didn't know.
I don't know. I mean,
I thought it was just an expression that you're going to go like, maybe I thought literally, quite frankly, you're going to
No, I'm pretty sure.
See about a girl.
Am I crazy or this is what happened? I think it's in 1976.
He's interested in the girl. So he's
right. But he didn't go to the fucking World Series game where Carlton Fisk hits that home run. He didn't go to that game so he could go see about a girl, and it ended up being the girl, and he was sad that she died 30 years from cancer. It's like, it was the girl for him. And you're just fucking throwing that line out.
Yeah, but he didn't know.
I know he didn't know, but he thought it was at that moment. Like, I got to go see about a girl. You thought at that moment that this could be the one?
Oh, no.
That's what I think he's trying to say.
Oh, all right. Okay, yeah.
Yeah. You can. I don't know if you could just use that for some fucking hooker you're going to see. You know what I mean?
You're right. You're right. Shouldn't be using it for hookers that you're going to go see. You should be using it for people so you're saying like deep down. So probably at a different time, I could have probably used this line.
Yes.
But, right. I get what you mean. I'm picking up what you're putting down. Yeah, no, we won't. We're going to not use that line. We're just going to say, and that's the way the cookie crumbles.
So here's my opinion, Nico. That is the way the cookie crumbles. I'm going to call my shot here.
Wait a minute. I just been trying to get ice in this coffee to drink the last of it for like.
All right, go get the ice.
Like 20. What?
You want me to put ice in?
No, because then it's gonna be like Nico made Chrissy fucking put ice in her cup.
I don't mind doing it.
It's fine. It's all right.
That would be kind of a scumbag. I definitely would have put that in. Oh, how could you make my wife put ice in your coffee? Exactly. Yeah, I would have twisted it on you, but nope. He don't even know where it is. He's going into the freezer like a retard. We have a door dispenser. So he looks like a black and white cookie.
Just hit the back.
I would say he looks like a thick black and white cookie right now. Actually, he's looking skinnier than he's ever looked. I was looking at some pictures of you, Nico, from like Braintree. You looked fucking big. You look puffy.
Right now?
No. In some of those Braintree clips, like from like 2 years ago, you look big, dude. Like you could tell you that you lost weight.
Oh, that's very nice of you.
I did say you look like a black and white cookie right now.
No, yeah. Yeah, dude. Yeah, I was yeah, so even then, I mean, go look at clips from January. Go look at clips from September. Go look at clips from November to like January. If there's me at all even represented on this podcast in that amount of time, because I hid this podcast for a while. Anywho, I was 240 pounds, 240 and a half to be exact.
And he's still Bad Brain's still not in his bio. So that was told to me by I don't know. Just a random kid that had no affiliation ever with this podcast. And
I didn't even notice, bro.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
I got the text. He's still not in the bio.
Okay. Go take a fuck.
That was a random kid. It wasn't anyone that's ever been affiliated with.
All right. You're going to call your shot. Go ahead.
Oh, I'm going to call my shot. So I think Nico's going to end up with, he's not ending up with some Latina girl. I know that's what everyone thinks, everyone wants. It's not happening. Nico's going to end up with some girl he went to high school with. It's going to happen down the road at some point. That girl's going to get, she's probably in a relationship now. It could be, I don't know this person. I'm saying this archetype. It's going to be some girl he went to high school with that they were friends. That girl's going to lose somebody. Then she'll be like, all right, let's hang out with Nico. They're going to have a good time. And that's who he's going to end up with. Maybe he knocks the broad up. Nico's ending up with somebody they went to high school with. I can almost fucking put the money in the bank right now. That's where his trajectory's going.
Cash that future bet, huh?
Cash that future bet.
What would you put that odds?
Plus 200.
Wow,
I think that I'm so sure of myself. I think it's going to be. I think it's someone you're going to be friends with. That's what I think. That's who's going to end up with Nico.
Okay.
I don't think it's going to be some random girl.
You don't think it's going to be some person that I've never known before and just randomly met from day one? That's
my opinion. Yeah. What do you think about that? It could be they go to a reunion. When's your next reunion?
We don't have them anymore.
Beautiful. You're going to see he's going to be going up to Larry's one day.
Odds just went up to plus 400. I would rather be legitimately dead. But I will say to you that there are those points in life where you never think you'd be where you are in some scenarios, and you end up there. And then that's when something happens.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's what I think is going to happen.
I will just say that just from base point of that's how the last thing happened. I was not supposed to be there. I was in the championship in softball, and I needed to be there. I wanted to be at softball so fucking bad, and I just couldn't get anyone to cover for me. It's not even my shift that I was supposed to be working, yada, yada, yada. And I end up fucking at Wicked that night.
When the broad comes in and she ruined your life. You should have went to fucking softball.
I should have went to softball. I would have definitely contributed way more positively in my life.
But
shout out to the weight loss.
Do you know what though? Here's what I'm going to say about this. I think that honestly, you going to not going to your championship game, you getting involved with this girl, kind of put things in motion between you and Justin fighting. I feel like he was super critical of this girl from the jump.
He was,
and time is kind of it's almost proven him right in certain ways. Because he was probably right about the girl, even though he never met the girl. So it's maybe he was just being a fucking dickhead. But
okay,
if that ever happened, is there conflict between Nico and Justin?
But then he met her in person,
right? She was nice. You guys she was very nice.
Very nice. A fucking day later. She was also fucking.
She was wrecked.
Never mind.
Yep.
No. I just don't appreciate when someone talks about someone else's person and they've never met them. You should never do that.
I would probably agree with that.
Never do that. I don't care if you're I just think that's wrong. I thought what Marco did was wrong to Justin. I thought what Justin did to me was wrong.
Are you talking about when Marco went up to
Sabrina and asked how Justin is in bed? That's such a.
I was there and I could see that Marco was joking. I just wouldn't have made the joke because
that's fine. No. I get it.
I didn't
exactly. That's the same thing.
I didn't think. I knew he was joking, obviously, because that's how we joke. We fuck around. I just wouldn't have made that joke when I first met him.
And then Justin took this huge political stance out of nowhere, which he's never been about politics in his fucking life, as far as I've known him. Never heard him talking about politics.
The Jill Stein stuff
out of nowhere.
Well, he knew you were lying.
He just was fucking. He literally just fucking dug deep into that. Yeah, regardless though if I was lying or not, it's like taking a stance randomly about some random rights movement.
Yeah, it's funny. I think he was just on one that day because he was shitting on Marco. Then he was shitting on you.
He went right to.
He was getting frustrated.
I was like, all right,
you weren't making videos.
I was like,
he was frustrated.
This shit ain't happening with me, bro. Even though it was dead wrong what I was getting.
We were supposed to have
I was given a legitimate ultimatum and just lied. So
we were supposed to have what's it called?
I was supposed to kick a fucking field goal.
Yep, we were supposed to kick a field goal.
We got to figure that. We
were supposed to have a sit down with him, and you refused to go.
So. I don't refuse to go. I'm not setting it up.
So
you think I'm setting it up?
Yeah, we got some things in the works. I wanted to have Joe from Gloucester on here because we got to talk about the fucking. I
don't know if I'm gonna last through that episode. To be honest with you, seems like he'll piss me off.
So Joe, I think that Joe's one of your biggest fans. He thinks that you might be the next Felger and Maz, in terms of sports.
I take what I just said back.
Yes. So,
but I thought you said he thinks I'm a fucking bitch because I play video games in my spare time. And
I don't think he said a bitch. He just said he doesn't understand youth that play video games. He doesn't understand it. He's fucking 50.
All right. Then you sometimes explain things. You said that.
So listen to an episode.
You said that he thinks that.
I mean, how's it my fault? Get it from the source.
Get it from the source. I'm saying I doubt that you told me that he thinks that I'm a pussy because I play video games.
No, he said he thought if he was a girl, his pussy would dry up like a sponge is what he said.
Okay. Right.
But he doesn't understand, that video games, girls don't care about that now.
Oh, well.
They accept it and some even play.
Depends on who you talk to. And there are a lot of girls.
They accept it.
I think that's maybe who I should find. There are some gamer girls out there. What's that face? What?
What?
You wouldn't put up with it?
I'm not a big, no, I don't.
Chrissy, what are you talking about? I saw you playing Super Mario and Donkey Kong in there. She plays the old classics. So,
and there is nothing wrong with that, dude. There's nothing wrong for like just forgetting about fucking everything else for an hour.
I agree.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, if it's just like an hour, but if it's like hours.
No, Chrissy doesn't like people having hobbies. She doesn't like that. So.
Oh, yeah. You don't? That sounds.
She doesn't like people having hobbies.
I'm not even.
Has more hobbies than anyone else in the world.
I'm not even gonna get that triggered off, but
Listen to Al.
She doesn't like people having hobbies.
I try not to, but when he says that you don't like that people have other hobbies like that.
She wants her to be my hobby. That's it.
No, you don't, because then you'll just get sick of me and then I'll be under your skin and we will bicker at a constant basis.
Yeah.
Who the fuck wants to do that? Why wouldn't don't you just like your own time? Don't you just like your own space?
Yes.
Right? Okay, me time is very important to me. It should be important to everybody. Everybody should have their own time and space, whatever the fuck they want. Because guess what? That's extremely rude. Okay, but needless to say, we only get one chance at this thing called life, right? So do whatever the fuck you want on your own time, respectfully.
Do you know what this Gloucester feast is? It's called
it's
I'm pretty sure it's St. Peter's. St. Peter's Fiesta, right?
They're weirdos.
They grease up the pole.
Yeah, that's.
Have you seen it? And they try to get to the flag.
I've seen it.
I'm trying to get you in to run the pole. Would you run the pole?
Not at all.
Why?
Because no.
But you consider yourself athletic, right? Yeah, I feel like you could talk yourself into it. It's like 20 feet. It's like a 16-foot or 20-foot pole. Greased up with machine grease. Marine grease.
I'm not climbing that pole.
You're going to fall into the water.
I don't care.
You don't climb the pole. You walk up a set of stairs and then you try to run across the pole.
No.
And try to get the flag. Here's the problem. The problem is that apparently you can't just sign up. You need to be running you have to either have passed one or you can run for a past winner. So they could be like, I nominate Nico to run for me.
That's how you get it.
Dude, it's fucking crazy, dude. Like, I'm telling you right now, like, I wish he was on this podcast, but like we threw some things together. And now he fucking works 2 weeks on, 2 weeks off. So we might not be able to get him on. I'm going to try to get him on a video call, at least because he has to explain. Like, this feast does look nuts, dude. If you look at pictures and shit like that, it does look like it could rival some of the North End feasts.
Could we go?
100%. It's like in 2 weeks.
When is it? Like, what days is it?
Saturday, Sunday, though.
I would go Saturday.
Where is it though?
Let me see if All Stars are over.
Gloucester.
If we don't advance.
See more.
If we don't advance, I'll know more by the next week. But no, definitely. He's telling me Saturday and Sunday.
Okay.
So
I would just like to go. I think it would be good it would just be nice.
You could just go. You could chill on the beach, or you can try to get on a boat. The boat can drive right up to the thing. It looks like a fucking unbelievable time. Gloucester, they shut down basically the whole city. Dude, last year, listen to this. I was in.
Seems like there's a lot of.
I was in fucking Myrtle Beach last year.
There's a lot of women there, so I definitely want to go.
Probably no Latinas though. It has to be all white.
It has to be probably
all white women. Pink nipples.
Actually, probably
all pink nipples.
I'll never be there.
We were in Myrtle Beach last year during this weekend, and it was on fucking TV down in Myrtle Beach. It was like on like some like Fox News station or something, and we were just watching the people run, falling. He said people have broken bones. So
yeah, I know it because you can run and say if you then run across the pole and you slip and now go this way, you're smashing your rib cage.
Yeah, I think that's what it is. I think it's the ribs, but I think you're athletic enough, dude. You could get it done. So
Al, please, I'm not fucking running across a pole that has machine grease on it. I mean, I'm just not made like.
Have you watched? I think you should watch some highlights and see if you think you can do it.
It's like a 25-foot pole, right? That's fucking long. That's long to get across. That's not like 3 steps and I can grab the flag. I got to go like 7 steps.
Oh, no. I think it's more than 7 steps. Hold on. Let's see. Is that the... No, I don't want that video. It's not a good angle.
At least it's not high up.
No, it's No, I don't like that video either.
Right.
This is the old one. This is the old one. This is good. This is a good thing. Because it's the same as it's been. It's not that long.
It's not that long. This thing.
Count how many steps. Because this guy is probably like 5 steps away. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12.
That is a fucking 30-foot pole, at least 3 stories. If you were to stand that up, that.
But he's taking short steps. I think you have to take short steps. Would you agree? Like, look.
I know. I thought that you would have to take way less.
No, because he's in a wedding dress. That's pretty good. You could do that, dude. You're not going to get hurt. But I think that's the smart way to go, like that, because then you just fall back.
Oh,
stop!
Fucking grab the pole. If you fall, just fucking fall.
Yep, you got to just fall.
The pole, just fall.
Yeah.
Don't try and reach back and grab the pole.
Yeah, but the greasy pole does look like a fucking spectacle that I have to go see. And it's an Italian festival, so.
Hey, be fitting.
Be fitting. What is it? Your psoriasis acting up?
No, it's just like a fucking part of my skin that was just like on fire. It just happens from time to time.
How much is it going to cost you just to get your fucking Luigi's mustache shaded in?
I don't know, dude. I'm gonna go to the tattoo parlor soon, though.
You should just get that done.
I'm gonna get my hand. I'm gonna get my hand done and my neck, a piece of my neck.
I think it's a great use of money. Don't save it towards like a new house or anything like that, like a new apartment. Just fucking put it on your body. I mean,
those are the only 2 things that I just want to get done. There's the on your left tattoo that I want to get right here, and then just the rest of my hand done.
It's called on your left. You just want to put
just
that
think about it. Okay, think about it. Remember, this is all Marvel. Remember.
Yep.
Okay, so what is that? Where does that come from?
I'm pretty sure isn't that like when it's Iron Man and Captain America?
No.
Am I wrong? It's on something, but is it Deadpool and Wolverine?
No. It has to do with Captain America. It's Captain America.
Okay.
Every time he runs past Sam Wilson, what's he yelling?
Oh, is that what he yells? On your left? I didn't know that.
Okay. Then in Endgame, when they're sitting there and they're about to tow off and Captain's just staring off and he hears, "Hey, Cap, can you read me?" And he like checks his ear and he just goes, "On your left," and he just comes flying in through the portal like.
Yeah. Okay.
That's
okay.
it.
I see. Yeah. Okay. I probably just haven't picked up on that.
That's all.
Good. On your left.
That's it. He keeps lapping him around the Lincoln Memorial.
Yeah.
That scene.
Guess what? I'm always on your left.
That's right.
See? That's right. Let's go, kid.
That's right. So
on your left.
On your left. That's what I just want to get on.
What are you, tired?
I've been ironing for 2 hours.
She's ironing for 2 hours. She feels like Cinderella. Is that the Cinderella?
You want to just go to the ball?
Is it Cinderella? Who's the one that does all the chores?
Cinderella.
It is Cinderella. Okay. All right. I guess that's good for this episode. I don't know how long it was. I don't even know if we'll be back next week. Who knows? The world could end. We could get on a plane. We could crash, but we definitely won't survive. We're not Indian.
Yeah. Also, neither of us are due to be on a plane anytime soon.
I do think that I'm going to start working in some yawns on this podcast when Nico talks. I think that's just like, I've been losing my mind over that the therapist is paid to be there.
Made my day. Thank you, Nico.
It also made my wife's day. My wife she actually said, you have to talk about that on the podcast. You have to ask him.
That's a good thing that's brought up. Yeah. I didn't know that I brought up one.
Yeah.
I didn't know that I brought up that I'm in therapy now, but
you've said it a few times.
It's great to know that, it's probably ran its course.
Well, maybe you just need a new one. I would say keep it going because it's always good to talk to somebody.
Yeah, of course it is.
So
men's mental awareness health.
Is that it's this month, right?
Mental health awareness. Men's mental health. What did I say? Men's awareness health month.
Yeah,
that's exactly what we're talking about.
Follow Nico on all socials at NL94. A couple underscores. Follow at Bad Brain Pod.
Follow Al at Relax Guy Tano.
Follow me at Relax Guy Tano, at The Goat Tour, at Food Court Show, at Cinema Shit Case Food Port, at Belly Sandwiches, at Bones is a fucking loser, at any other handle Al can get.
Unfortunately, this episode is not brought to you by the Brown Jug.
At Troll Tano.
But still go see them, bro. Because
I mean, listen, the Brown Jug, I had it fucking last week. It's still hitting on all cylinders, and those wings is still snapping. Listen, they're out of the bad brain business. Because we didn't want to ask for a re-up because someone else is mooching off them. So I'm sure we'll get a text that I can't believe you said that on the podcast.
You said it on me.
Yeah,
there you go. Add that.
But go to the Brown Jug. Dead serious. You got to go to the Brown Jug.
Add that to your file.
I feel
go to the Brown Jug, bro. Go to the Brown Jug. 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 Don't care.
BJ's, they call it.
No, there's actually a store called BJ's, so don't look that up. Look up the Brown Jug, though.
I feel like, how come no one's ever called this place BJ's?
What?
Go see Marty. He'll suck a golf ball through a garden hose. All right, we'll see you later. Fuck you, God. Fuck you, Justin, too.